yeah. Oh yeah, hip flexors. Oh yeah. Oh my God. What's happening, YouTube? What's going on? And so, my name is Albert. The thumbnail. Guru secret, man. I'm not gonna make you wait. I'm gonna get right to the point. Everyone knows what fear is. We like to categorize fears as, fear of success, fear of the future, fear of the unknown, general fears, and the list goes on. I don't care for the types of fears, and I'm gonna explain why. And so I'm gonna let it all out the bag right now. The guru's secret is so simple and incredible. I didn't know this either. When I found out, wow. And so here it is, right? When there's a certain fear that attacks you, no matter what fear, whatever feeling you get based on that fear, that feeling, let's pretend you get a tight heart, deep breathing, that feeling right there is your system's intelligence handling and dismantling the fear for you. Like, if you're like this, I was like that too, but it made so much sense because I got to practice that and I got to see fears dismantle overnight. All because I let the body deal with it. Because the body has this innate intelligence where whenever it faces something that threatens it, it immediately defends itself by the types of feelings that you think you ought to not have. And so I'm saying these sensations are the messages that tell me now my body's taking care of it. And so now here's where we mess things up. We mess up the body's intelligence through thought. Oh, don't worry, everything's gonna work out. Or pray to God and have some type of an outcome. Praying to God could be good if it's not involved in a type of outcome. Because if I have an outcome, that fear persists because now the mind is creating scenarios that causes the body to tighten up even more. And so let's say there's a certain fear, and then I think the worst of it, that worst of it becomes another image that my body goes ahead and tries to process. And then now waiting for it to get better, oh, don't worry about it. That's also another thing that causes more stress to the body because now I'm putting a certain time frame to this certain fear to be over with. Let's say, I get terrible news on a Friday and I have to show up to fix it on Monday. And so the 2 days could be torture if the mind decides to create images about it. And what if this happens? And if this happens, I'll say this. And if that happens, I'll say that. And so when this guru explained all of this to me, he was trying to tell someone during their frustration, your body's taking care of it. What frustration? And so he was trying to tell them what frustration. Also in the same line, what fear, because we're taught to verbalize everything, so we go fear, and we want to now use words to try to express the body's innate intelligence, which doesn't speak a language in fear. This is this fear. Oh, don't worry about it. Everything. It doesn't do that, but it handles the fear. And so doing this is such a relief. Because it's either do it this way or do it the other way and don't sleep, be worried, can't eat, and everything like that. Now, I'm going through a certain fear over a friend who's having a problem, a loved one who's having a problem. And so this problem, right, I'm feeling it. And it has my heart really tight. It has my breathing. And it's messing with my eat. And it's messing with my sleep. Now, not as much. Because I have to rely on this other method. Because when I saw it work for other things, I have to now go ahead and not be strong either. Don't all be strong, hang in there. The opposite of fear is courage. Those things are terrible because they're verbalizations, they're console. There's like, like now because I said something, you feel a little bit better, but then at night you're screwed again. And so understanding that the body can take care of it is step one. Step number two is allow the body to move, because the body in motion, without thoughts, without looking at the time, without projecting an outcome, right there and then, if I'm not doing any of that and I'm moving, which I'm going to exercise, the fear flushes, man. Now, the worse it is, obviously there's some things that could be so bad that it may last longer. When the body goes into shock, it tightens up. Now that's shock. Cry. Scream. Make nonverbal gestures. Scream, cry. But the thought, because we inherited through culture these freaking methods that they don't work, bro. They don't work, man. We keep repeating them and just repeating them. Now, this method that I'm sharing, you don't have to repeat. When fear comes, as it does and as it will, a sickness, a problem, a financial issue, a legal issue, whatever the problem, the outcome is always going to be its outcome. We could say, I wish for the best, and I wish, well, and even, some people say, I wish for the worst. I'm going to expect the worst, so whatever happens underneath, they feel better. So I don't know, man. The only one that let go is one of the best, because letting it go doesn't have an outcome. So praying has an outcome. Oh, God, please make this better. Oh, I try to make this better for the next time. And if this happens, then, and if that happens, then, and that's, more projecting on the matter. And there's stuff there, trying to work it out with words. And maybe you're alone and you freaking just like, waiting and you're waking up. And so I'm going to work out, man. And so working out at the best of my capabilities during this matter. And so I'm also not showing it. Like you expect to see. It means that already my system is already dealing with it. And so I'm going to get to this workout. And the workout is a landmine workout with Diamond Art, Ruba Ali, Athlete X. And so it's just a short workout, and in between, wherever I rest, I'll come back here to see whatever this system chalks up, because the one that's speaking is not me. The one relaying this message is my system. It's not me. It's just my system with the realities of fear that we all share in different degrees. And so I'm going to get straight to the workout and then elaborate a little bit more. If you like where I'm coming from so far, stick around to wherever I break at the end. I'll cover it up, because maybe this could be your protocol and your practice here on out, so that you can allow your body's intelligence to dismantle fear, anger, hatred, all of these problems. All of them, it can dismantle it. And so let's get to it. All right, we're starting out with Mr. Diamond Art. I'm ready, baby. 3, 2, 1, go.
one.
Yes.
Okay, take a rest, bitch.
That's my boy, Diamond Ab, man. He's with me while I'm freaking dismantling fear.
Okay, get ready, bitch. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ah! Okay, baby, that's really good. I did really good with this exercise. I used to lose my balance.
Get ready, bitch. 3, 2, 1, go.
That was easier than I thought. This exercise is easier than I thought.
Get ready, bitch.
Right, okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Take a rest, bitch.
Techniques. I got more techniques.
Okay, get ready, bitch. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, take a rest, bitch.
I'm not taking a break. All right, man. So, let's see. Oh boy. So, all right, man. So I lightened up the weight because we're doing abs, and so. All right. So now the next thing that's very important is that there's no feeling better, because if I live within the better and worse, the better now I'm better now I'm worse, then that still puts me in a mode of gauging things. And so it's rather just to go with the flow. So now, for example, my heart doesn't feel tight. It felt tight before this. But I'm not going to say that I'm feeling better, nor even that I'm feeling any relief, because I'm dealing with life. And so the next technique that I want to share is that You could think yourself crazy and add so much to the table and cause those type of fears to make irrational, decisions, drastic decisions that the fear is making, not you. Or paranoia kicks in and now you're making decisions based on fear and paranoia, which could cause even more trouble because that all those solutions creates more problems to the mess of everything. So now, during the day, there's a moment where you ought to really think things through, obviously. But then there ought to be a big period where you relax from any type of regard towards the situation. In this regard, I'm exercising. That's a technique involved in this. The second one is what I shared at the top. The next thing is that if you listen as far away, if you just listen over there and pick up all the noises that's happening around you, you cannot produce thought. It's impossible. If you try this and you're still able to produce thought, you're not doing it correctly. It's impossible to listen to the surroundings, everything. The siren over there, the car passed by. I'll get to it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Perfect.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, take a rest, bitch.
Oh, he's still going. Oh my God.
Okay, get ready, bitch. 3, 2, 1, go.
Perfect.
Bitch.
Perfect. Let me take one of these bad boys off. Okay. So, all right. So, back to what I was saying, right? I just practiced what I just preached when I did this exercise here. I watched Landmine so closely. I made sure that I was following his left. That I'm synced in with him, along with me really listening to everything around me. And now, while doing that, there's no thoughts. And so now, if the concern does creep in, I allow it. As long as they're not constituted thoughts about with remedies, with projections, with comparisons, with alibis, with promises, with changes. As long as that's not there, then I'm effectively allowing the body to dismantle what it's facing. Now, a lot of us don't realize how powerful the body is, but we carry an innate intelligence, which we've stepped on through these measures, these practices of dealing with problems of every single matter, deaths even. We don't grieve correctly, I've learned. Grieving is a really deep topic, but we don't deal with it properly to allow the body to get rid of it. Like there's an example real quick. Grieving for certain cultures, they scream. No relating a message. No, they went to heaven. No, life is life and things happen. None of that. They scream. The body within is screaming, deals with it.
Ready, bitch.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh. Oh yeah, hip flexors. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Oh hip. Oh boy.
4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, take a rest, bitch.
Do a hip flexor exercise, baby. Oh my God.
Okay, get ready, bitch. 3, 2, 1, go.
God damn. Oh my God.
Okay, get ready, bitch. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, take a rest, bitch.
You got it, baby. I'm gonna take a rest for you. All right, man. So I'm gonna load up for the heavier bit. Okay. Okay, so right now we're moving into a heavier bit. So holy moly. So now check this out, right? We are aware of fear, the feelings of it. The heart beating fast, the breathing changes, the stomach gets in a knot, you can't eat, you can't sleep, right? Now, those type of disturbances, we have a tendency to force eating. Terrible, because the body, what it's doing is that it's neglecting anything that it has to process above what it's trying to take care of. Don't worry, you're not gonna die if you just sit. Like I sat at a restaurant and I ate very slow. And so I took a look at the rest of my day, which I'm not eating. I'm gonna have some avocado. And I just took it very slow. Now, the breathing is fine. That heart is not there, not fine. I don't want to use words in as measurements. The better and this, and I'm feeling better and stuff like that. No, because it's gonna come back. When it comes back, I'm not gonna question it, because that's the body facing its new wave of dismantling whatever is left in my system about the matter. And so I want to say trust the process. Maybe that's a better way to say. I'm being very careful with word choices, because sometimes these trust the matter could be a faith, and that's not useful either. I'll explain.
3, 2,
Oh, my one.
go.
Chest. 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 Slow. This is my exercise here. Oh boy. Oh my god.
Okay, get ready, bitch. 3, 2, 1, go.
What's next, baby?
Okay, get ready, bitch. 3, 2, 1, go. wrist bitch.
Yo, baby. What do we got here? More exercise?
Okay.
Oh my God.
Get ready, bitch. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay.
Okay, get ready, bitch. 3, 2, 1, go.
Goddamn, baby. Holy moly.
Okay, get ready, bitch. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, take a rest, bitch.
Okay. Okay, baby. Working out, baby. Now, imagine if I'm laying back thinking, oh, why me? Oh, God. Now, there's another technique that we never do because we're just so used to being stuck in thought, even when there's no problem. The other technique is to look at objects, but let's say as you're eating, you look at the spoon, the fork, if there's anything on the table, the napkins, the plate, you really zero in on the objects in front of you. If you could zero in on the objects plus listen far, far away, cars passing by, people talking all the way over there, and you pick up noises, you can't think. This little moment of not thinking, even if it's for 10 minutes, can restore the body as opposed to tearing it down. Avoiding things like nervous breakdown, intense stress, where now you have to maybe go and drink to feel better. Also, talking to people is a very, very, very helpful and at the same time detrimental. It's helpful if you could freaking let it all out and hear some good nuggets. But it's detrimental if it's console. Oh, baby, don't worry. Everything's going to be okay. God has a plan for you. Everything happens for a reason. Everything has a beginning. Everything has an end. That's terrible. But a nugget like, take the first step. What's the first step? How did you prepare? Okay, so you took care of this document. You took care of that. You called up this person that's a professional. Not wait, but get away from waiting. Let me get into the next one.
3, 2, 1, go.
Called me a freak.
Okay, get ready, bitch.
Oh my God.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my God.
Five, four, three, two, one. Okay, take a risk, bitch.
Oh shit. Oh my God.
Okay, get ready,
Oh my
bitch.
God.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I'm not following it.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Oh my God.
Okay, take a risk, bitch.
What happens? Okay.
Okay.
I see what's going on here.
Ready, bitch. 3, 2, 1, go.
This same arm. Left arm. Left arm. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Okay, take a rest, bitch.
Alright, that one's a new exercise. That's a new exercise. Okay, so now, the last thing I said before I got called in to work out was having to wait it out has a lot to do with me understanding the damage of time. Because if I had to wait an hour desperately, the hour could last forever. But if I know how to not follow the structure of time, and I know how to give in to time without allowing that to be a factor, then the day will just go. Like if you notice when you're into something, when you are not occupied, but your mind is focused on art or music, or you're out dancing, you're not really looking that it's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. And so that's a helpful factor, and that's part of this here. All of that art, creativity is part of this here, which is, you can put that in the midst of and as an exercise. Because if anyone has dealt with fear before, your whole day slows down. And not that you want to speed it up, but you want to be conscious that the overburdening of the thoughts and the worry is what's causing the day to feel like it's lasting forever. But the day is passing by the same, so it's really me. It's not that the day slowed down. It's that me, in the equation, all wrapped up, desperate for an outcome, is what's causing the day to slow down. Now, when that happens, it makes things worse. This is why these techniques are crucial, because it's either fall apart and let your fears and your thoughts get the best of you, or you give into time, you listen far, far, far away, you take on some type of an exercise, you focus on objects. Like right now, my focus is on the outside of this thing here. I'm actually looking at the camera, but I'm also focused on my peripheral vision. And so I'm allowing my vision to sprout out. And so like right now, what I'm doing by focusing on the outer rim, listening really, 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 really far, after a workout where I'm sweating, there's no thought. Now, the concern and the fear and the problem is still there. But I guess I'm flowing with life, cooperating with my system. I'm cooperating. I'm not running away. I'm not drinking. I'm not trying to be entertained to get away from it. Because there's the healthy entertainments like exercise, meditation, breathing exercises. That's all amazing. Dancing, art, music are all amazing. As long as I'm not listening to music and crying, then that's an induced factor of the song creating emotions and me now in the dreamlike state through some type of a song, and that's not gonna help. It's best to cry naturally. Girls are great at this, man. Girls, they cry naturally. It's the guys that have all the trouble. And so, all right, so I think I covered everything. What's the best part about this chair right here is that it's not like food for thought. It's not like a technique that I'm sharing with you. I'm actually going through it. And so there's nothing like to really be going through it where there's no outcome. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know the severities. All I know is that there's a certain powerless state that I have to trudge upon. And my system's intellect requires my participation in allowing it to do the best that it could do. And I'm sure that what I did right now released hormones. Even the share, I forgot to add that this type of sharing is also helping me coordinate like maybe an extra layer of dismantlement, because I'm not allowing anything to bottle up, so there's nothing contained. And so this here guru secret, I put secret, but that's not the proper word. I didn't know what word to use, because if I talk longer, I have to become verbalist, because the system is a verbalist system. We screwed it up with verbal. Give time. All those things. Console. But I'm going to close it with this. Other concerns that I had, where I just know the way, I just know how, you too, you know how you handle fears, concerns, problems. You know how long they could take. There's been concerns that just flushed overnight, all because I allowed my system to take care of it. In the morning I meditate, and that's another process within the midst of everything. And so move, share properly, get the proper console, and not freaking food for thought, or what do you call that? Not food for thought, wishful thinking, and to have some imaginary, all respects to God, man, but I don't think people are praying correctly. They're really wishes. Prayers are really wishes. Like, it's not me against any God. I don't think it's being utilized properly. Because if God was being utilized properly and I'm really walking with God, then I would be walking hand in hand. Really cool. What the hell am I doing with God? Panicking, breathing hard, but freaking going crazy and thinking and not sleeping. And here I am with a God, an almighty God. And so there's probably a serious factor missing in how I'm really relating to him. Most people just choose a God and then say, okay, that's my God, and then they spend the rest of their life arguing that it's their God and they're the right ones, and read this scripture and read that scripture, and they don't freaking use them the right way. So this is probably the channel to take and then bring this to your God, and then use this in accordance. Maybe tell God, like me, I could be talking to the camera, but my voice is out there. And so anyway, man, this is one of the most important workouts and shares from this channel here, where I'm this 60-year-old sharing his life progress with fitness. I'm making videos, sharing all kinds of really good stuff. I have a slew of insights that come from real deep gurus. By the way, the guru that I mentioned, he hates to be called a guru. He doesn't want to be called guru, but what am I going to say? How am I going to really put it there? But it's really not a guru. He hates that. He doesn't want to be called a teacher. He wants to be, I don't know what the freaking to call it. I call him my pointer. He points things out. And so anyway, this here concludes this workout. Thank you, Diamond Art. Thank you, Athlete X. Thank you, Ruba Ali, for a nice, perfect, effective workout for someone who didn't eat much today. I felt pretty strong, man. And so anyway, until the next workout, I am done.